Hello everyone, welcome to Target IES. Myself Sandeep Shah. We are going to continue our discussion on the same chapter, that is mechanism and machine or simple mechanism. In today's lecture, we will focus our study on how the mechanism is having some number of inputs and for a specific output. We know that, or we have discussed in our last lecture, that mechanism is utilized for a specific purpose, and if that mechanism is utilized for any specific purpose, and finally that mechanism is known as a machine. So friend, for the functioning of any machine, there should be a specific type of or a specific number of inputs required for getting any fixed or desired output. So how many number of inputs in any mechanism should be, it on which factor that will depend, we will study in today's lecture. So the first topic about which we are going to discuss is degree of freedom. So the first topic is degree of freedom. Friends, degree of freedom is a minimum number of independent variable required to define the motion and position of a system. About which system? In this case, in case of mechanism and machine, the system is what? The mechanism or machine is the system. So number of independent variable required to define the motion and position of a system. So we can write it is, or degree of freedom is a number of independent variable. Number of independent variables required to completely define position and motion of a system, of a given system. Okay, so what is its meaning? We will understand by taking a 3D space or a body in a 3D space. Suppose that I am having a body in a free space. I am making a coordinate or 3D coordinate. Okay, this is x-axis, this is y, and this is z. I am taking a 3D body okay, this body is kept in a free space without any restriction. So how many number of possible motion this body can have? This body can have movement along the x-axis, it can move along the x-axis, it can have motion along the y-axis, and similarly along the z-axis. So the possible maximum number of possible motion or its movement is 3 along x, y, and z. Similarly, this body can rotate along the x-axis and along the y-axis and z-axis. So it can have 3 translatory motion and 3 rotational motion. ओके इस बॉडी के लिए मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबल जो इसका मूवमेंट है या फिर मोशन है वो कितने हो सकते हैं? 3 इसका ट्रांसलेटरी मोशन हो सकता है और 3 इसके रोटेशनल मोशन हो सकते हैं अलोंग ऑल द 3 एक्सिस. ओके, तो ये अब हम ये देखते हैं कि ये जो बॉडी है ये इसके अलोंग भी रोटेट कर सकता है और ये बॉडी वाई एक्सिस के अलोंग भी रोटेट कर सकता है और ये जेड एक्सिस के अलोंग भी रोटेट कर सकता है. ओके, तो हम यहाँ पे क्या लिख सकते हैं? 3 रोटेशनल प्लस 3 ट्रांसलेशनल, टोटल 6 नंबर ऑफ मोशन पॉसिबल है इस बॉडी के लिए। 3D बॉडी अगर हम बात करें 3D स्पेस में, तो टोटल 6 नंबर ऑफ मोशंस पॉसिबल हैं। तो अब बात हम डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम की कर रहे हैं। वी वर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम। व्हाट इज डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम? सो द डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इज नथिंग बट, डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इज नथिंग बट द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबल मोशन, एंड इफ वी विल सब्सट्रैक्ट दोज रिस्ट्रेंट, मीन्स कोई भी इस मोशन का रिस्ट्रिक्शन हो जाए। अगर हमारे पास मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉसिबल मोशन कितने हैं? 6 हैं। अब इस 6 में से हम माइनस कर दें इस पर जो भी रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर रहा है, कोई भी एक मोशन इसका रिस्ट्रिक्ट हो रहा है, तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? नंबर ऑफ रिस्ट्रेंट, नंबर्स ऑफ रिस्ट्रेंट। तो फाइनली we are having definition of degree of freedom. This was the definition, but in a mathematical form we can write degree of freedom equal to 6. 6 is the maximum number of motion or movement possible for a body in a 3D space, and number of restraint, that is the restriction for the motion. Okay, so this is a basic expression of degree of freedom. Now we will understand, or we will derive the formula or write formula for the mechanism or for a link degree of freedom for any mechanism. So the degree of freedom for 3D space equal to, if there are 3 links in any mechanism, there are n number of links. Let there are n number of links in any mechanism. How the mechanism will form? When we will fix any single link, so we will subtract 1. So there will be n minus 1 movable links. Okay, अगर n नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स हम किसी मैकेनिज्म में ले रहे हैं तो वहाँ पे एक लिंक को फिक्स करेंगे तब मैकेनिज्म फॉर्म होगा, क्योंकि जो चैन फॉर्म होगा उसमें n नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स होंगे, और किसी एक को फिक्स करेंगे तो उसके बाद हमारा मैकेनिज्म फॉर्म होगा, और n-1 टोटल मूवेबल लिंक्स होंगे। अब एक की बात किए थे, अब इस तरह से टोटल लिंक्स के लिए जब एक लिंक के लिए लेते हैं तो 6 डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम होता है, अगर n-1 लिंक्स हो जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे कितना हो जाएगा? 6। For such n-1 number of links, the total possible motions are 6 into n-1. Now we will subtract the number of restraint to get the degree of freedom of that mechanism. So the number of restraint, if there are p1 number of pairs which is having 1 degree of freedom, अगर हम कोई एक पेयर लेते हैं जिसका डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 1 है, तो उस केस में उसके नंबर ऑफ रिस्ट्रेंट कितने हो जाएंगे? 5p1। यहाँ पे 5p1 हो जाएगा। कैसे? ये कैसे 5 मैंने क्यों लिखा? क्योंकि अगर एक डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम है, ऐसा पेयर हम ले रहे हैं जिसकी डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 1 है, तो वहाँ पे अब टोटल नंबर ऑफ जो मोशन है, मूवमेंट है, वो 6 है, तो एक हमने रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर दिया, एक ही मोशन मिल रहा है, तो टोटल कितने रिस्ट्रिक्ट हो जाएंगे? 5, और p1 नंबर ऑफ 1 2 3, p के जगह पे 1 2 3 कुछ भी हो सकता है, तो उतने मल्टीपल हो जाएंगे, तो 5p1। अब सिमिलरली फॉर दोज पेयर विच इज हैविंग डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम 2, फॉर दैट we would have, or there will be 4p2 number of restraint, and similarly for p3 means number of those pairs which is having degree of freedom 3, then there will be 3p3. Similarly for similarly for those which is having 4 degree of freedom, there will be 2 minus p5, there will be 1. Okay, do not need to write 1. So this is the fundamental expression for calculating the degree of freedom for a mechanism of a 3D case. But in actual practice, for the practical application, we only take a mechanism in a 2D space. We do not take 3D case, because the motion are take in case of mechanism for practical application, we take the motion in a 2D space. So now what will be the case for 2D? This is the case for 3D space. Now I am writing for the 2D space. In case of 2D, I am again drawing a here x, here y. Okay, I'm just drawing x and y, that is xy plane, and I am taking a body in a 2D. How many possible motion for this body is having? It can have motion along the x axis, it can have translatory motion along y axis, and it can rotate along it can have rotational motion, one rotational motion. So two translatory motion is possible, two translatory motion plus one rotational motion possible. So total number of motions are 3. Okay, I hope this is clear. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि हमने 2D स्पेस के लिए लिया, तो 2D स्पेस में ये टोटल कितने x एक्सिस के अलॉन्ग और पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन में ये मोशन कर सकता है, और ये वाई एक्सिस यानी अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में भी मोशन कर सकता है, और यही बॉडी एक्स वाई प्लेन में रोटेट कर सकता है. तो टोटल कितने हो गए? 2 ट्रांसलेशन 1 रोटेशन, तो टोटल 3. तो अब हम डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इसका कैलकुलेट करेंगे. तो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम विल बी डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इक्वल टू 3 माइनस नंबर ऑफ रिस्ट्रेंट, numbers of restraint. Okay, then now for 3D case, the degree of freedom will be written as, the formula for degree of freedom calculation will be, similarly if there are n number of links, there will be n minus 1 such movable links. So 3 into n minus 1 total number of movable links, so minus 2p1 one number of pairs having single degree of freedom, and minus p2 is number of pairs having 2 degree of freedom. Now in place of p1 and p2 for a planar mechanism, we can write here lower pair is having degree of freedom 1. So in place of p1 we can directly write lower pair, degree of freedom of a lower pair is having 1, lower pair degree of freedom is having 1, higher pair degree of freedom is having 2, and spherical pair degree of freedom is having 3. This is a very important point, you have to remember this. Lower pair is having degree of freedom 1 and higher pair is having degree of freedom 2. Spherical pair is having degree of freedom 3. So if P1 are those pairs which is having degree of freedom 1, so in place of P1 we can directly take example of a lower pair. We know that turning joint or turning pair is having is an example of lower pair. So the degree of freedom of a binary or turning joint will be 1. This expression can be written in another form: 3l minus 1. L is the number of links minus 2 into j. J is the number of binary joints. We have discussed in last class how to calculate the number of binary joints in case of if we are given ternary or quaternary joint, then we can calculate the number of binary joints. We will solve numerical problems, and in that case we will calculate the number of binary joints, and in place of P2 we can directly write H. H is the number of higher pairs. So in place of pairs having 1 degree of freedom, I have written J. J is the number of binary joint. Binary joint, if there are pair is forming and in between those pairs there will be a joint, and that joint is a binary joints. So The basic point while using this formula which we have to keep in mind is that number of links, calculation of number of link, number of banded joint and number of higher pair in any mechanism. हमें इस फॉर्मूला को यूज करते समय क्या सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ याद रखना है कि जिस किसी भी मैकेनिज्म में हमें नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स कैलकुलेट करना, नंबर ऑफ बैंडेज जॉइंट्स और नंबर ऑफ हायर पेयर्स कैलकुलेट करना अच्छे से आना चाहिए, तभी ये सही होगा, नहीं तो गलत भी हो सकता है. This is very very important formula. Now this expression is known as Grubler's criteria. This is known as Grubler's criteria. This is known as Grubler's criteria. I hope this is clear what is the degree of freedom and what are the formula for 3D and 2D case. Now we will understand by taking some examples. We have obtained the formula for a degree of freedom calculation which is known as Grubler's criteria. Grubler's criteria. And as per the Grubler's criteria, degree of freedom is written as 3L minus 1 minus 2J minus H. Here L is number of links, J is number of binary joints, number of binary joints, and H is the number of higher pair. Number of higher pair. Okay, so we have to count the number of links, number of banded joints and number of higher pair in a given mechanism. We will write this formula for a special case if there is a possibility that the mechanism, in any mechanism, the motion of any part is independent of that mechanism. If the motion of any part is independent of that mechanism, then in that case the degree of freedom will be written as if Fr is motion which are independent of the mechanism, or if Fr is the motion which is not part of the mechanism, which is not a part of a mechanism, then डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम फार्मूला क्या हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे Fr का मतलब ये है कि किसी भी मैकेनिज्म में एक ऐसा कंडीशन या फिर एक ऐसा अरेंजमेंट हो कि उस बॉडी या उस पार्ट का जो मोशन होगा उस मैकेनिज्म पे डिपेंड नहीं करेगा. ओके, सो दोज मोशन विच इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ मैकेनिज्म, तो उस केस में डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम का फार्मूला क्या हो जाएगा. डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इक्वल टू 3 L minus 1 minus 2J minus H minus FR. Okay, these are two formulas which we have to remember, and it will be used while solving the numerical problems or while calculating the degree of freedom of a mechanism. Now I am taking example. I have taken three links, arrangement of a three links, and I am fixing one links to make it mechanism. Okay, in case of mechanism, all the links should be connected with each other and there should be a fixed link. So I have fixed one links, and so in this case, how many number of links are there? L equal to 3 number of binary joints. Here one binary joints, here one binary joints, and here one binary joints. So total number of binary joints are 3. Here the number of links are also 3. One is the fixed link, it is second, this is third link. And number of binary joints, here one binary joints, here one binary joints, here one binary joints. So number of binary joints are 3 and number of links are 3. So we can write 3 3. And here number of higher pair are 0. So if we put these values in this formula, then we will get degree of freedom of this mechanism equal to 3 minus 1 minus 2 into 3 minus 0. What we will get? We will get degree of freedom. Let's calculate. 2 3 is 6 minus 2 3 is 6 equal to 0. We are getting its degree of freedom 0. What does it mean? If in any mechanism the degree of freedom is 0, then that mechanism is known as structure. Structure in the sense there will not be any motion or movement of this mechanism. So it is known as structure. In case of structure, F equal to 0. So degree of freedom of a structure is 0. Now I am taking another example. Here again I have taken the example, and in this case I am fixing one link. This is the fixed link. Okay, so total number of links will be 1. This is one single link. So this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So total number of links are 4. 1, this is 2, this is the whole single link. Here is a pin joint. All are having turning pair. So all the links is having turning joint, turning pair. So number of links in this case is 4. Number of binary joints, how many are number of binary joints? Here one binary joints. Here how we will calculate the number of binary joints at this point, at this pin joint? In this case, this is the one single link and this is another one link. So here only one binary joints. अगर यहाँ पे देखें तो ऐसा लगेगा कि जैसे 3 लिंक हैं, बट यहाँ पे एक्चुअल में 3 नहीं है. ये जो लिंक है वो सिंगल लिंक है. तो इस केस में हम इसको एक सिंगल लिंक काउंट करेंगे और यहाँ पे एक सिंगल लिंक. सो द नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स इन दिस केस विल बी 1. यहाँ पे भी 1, यहाँ पे भी 1 और यहाँ भी 1. सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स कितने हो जाएंगे? 1 2 3 4 5. सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स आर 5. एंड द नंबर ऑफ हायर पेयर इज 0. Why? All the joints are having turning pair. All the joints are making turning pair. So the turning pair is having surface contact. So in case of surface contact, there is there is a lower pair, so there is not a higher pair. So we will take another example. In that case we will consider also the higher pair, but in this case there is no higher pair. So we will calculate what is its degree of freedom. 3, number of links are 4 minus 1 minus 2 into 5 minus 0. So what we are getting, 4 minus 1, 3, 3 9, and minus 10, we are getting negative. Its degree of freedom is less than 0. So if we are getting negative, in that case what will be known as, that mechanism will be known as superstructure or indeterminate. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इज नेगेटिव, यहाँ पे डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम माइनस में आ रहा है, नेगेटिव आ रहा है, तो इस केस में इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, सुपर स्ट्रक्चर और इनडिटरमिनेट। अब एक और एग्जांपल लेते हैं। Here I have taken a kinematic chain which is having 5 number of links, and if we are fixing this links, then it will be known as mechanism. Then the mechanism will be formed. Okay, so number of links in this case is L equal to 5. Number of binary joints are 5, 1 at each pin joint or at 1 at each turning joint, and number of higher pair are equal to 0. So number of degree of freedom will be 3, 5 minus 1 minus 2 into 5 minus 0 equal to 5 minus 1 equal to 4, 3 are 12 minus 10 equal to 2. It is greater than 1. So if we are getting degree of freedom is greater than 1, that is 2, 3, 4, etc. So in that case this is known as unconstrained chain. In this case what is, F is greater than 1. Okay, so what we can say, or what conclusion we made from this case? From this case it is clear that the degree of freedom is nothing but it is the number of input required for any mechanism to have a constrained output. In this case if we are getting degree of freedom 2, it means there should be 2 input for a single output. Okay, for a single output for a constraint motion there should be, अगर यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ एक इनपुट देंगे तो ये हमारा जो आउटपुट होगा कंस्टेंट नहीं होगा, और अगर कंस्टेंट आउटपुट चाहिए तो कंस्टेंट मोशन की हम बात लास्ट लेक्चर में कर चुके हैं, सो यहाँ पे डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे। यहाँ पे सिर्फ हमें ये समझना है कि कंस्टेंट मोशन के केस में डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम क्या हो रहा है और अनकंस्टेंट चैन के केस में क्या हो रहा है। तो यहाँ पे अनकंस्टेंट चैन है तो इसलिए यहाँ पे हमें 2 नंबर ऑफ इनपुट चाहिए एक कंस्टेंट आउटपुट के लिए। सो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम को हम फाइनली, जैसा अभी डेफिनेशन की बात किया डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम की, तो वो तो डेफिनेशन था, लेकिन एक्चुअल में हमारा डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम क्या हो रहा है किसी भी मैकेनिज्म के लिए, तो number of input required for a constant output. Okay, it is the actual definition of a degree of freedom. Now we will take another example. I am taking one more example. Here the number of links are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Number of binary joints, here L equal to 4. Number of binary joints are one joint here, here, and one is here and here. So number of binary joints are 4. And number of higher pairs in this case are also 0. Okay. So number of higher pairs are 0. But in this case, FR is 1. Here, if you will observe, then this link can have its sliding motion, and its sliding motion will not depend on the mechanism, because as per its geometry it can slide. यहाँ पे जो ये लिंक है ये ऑटोमेटिक स्लाइड करेगी, इसके मैकेनिज्म पे डिपेंड नहीं करेगी. तो सो नंबर ऑफ मोशंस विच आर नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ मैकेनिज्म इज FR. सो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम विल बी F equal to, in this case we know the formula is L minus 1 minus 2J minus H minus FR. So after writing all the values, we will get L equal to 4 minus 1 minus 2 into 4 minus 0 minus 1. So we will get 4339 minus 8 minus 1 equal to 0. So its degree of freedom will be 0. So there this mechanism will not have any motion. Now I am taking another example. Similarly, if we will change this mechanism, what will happen in this case? In this case, this link cannot move. In this case, this link is having sliding motion, but in this case, this link, due to its geometry, it is restricted. Its motion is restricted. So in this case, number of links are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Number of binary joints are also 4. So L equal to 4. Binary joints are also 4. And number of higher pair are 0, and here FR equal to 0. So finally degree of freedom will be 3. Number of links 4 minus 1 minus 2 into 4 minus 0 equal to 4 minus 1 3 9 8 equal to 1. So this is not a structure, this is a structure. Okay. One more point which I want to discuss here. We will take another example and then we will discuss. First, let me draw the mechanism. This is an example of a roller follower. Here this is a roller. The roller will have rotational motion, and this follower will have its reciprocating motion. So in this case, we have to calculate its degree of freedom. Here the number of links are, one is the first link. The first link is here. I have drawn the fixed link by hash line, and this pin joint is also a fixed joint. So this roller, this cam is having rotational motion about this pin joint. So number of links are, the first is, one is the fixed link, another is this cam, so 2 links, and another is this link between this follower is forming one link, and one link is forming between this follower and roller. So total number of links are 4, and number of bindery joints, the one bindery joints is formed between this pin joint and this cam, and another is between here is the pin joint which is having rotational motion about this pin joint. This roller is rotating about this pin joint. So number of bindery joint total possible in this case is 3. Okay, and number of higher pair is 1. Higher pair is forming between its contact point. Here the roller and this cam is having the point contact or line contact. So number of higher pair is 1. And here FR, that is the motion which is not a part of this mechanism, means the rotational motion of this roller is having 1. Either mechanism will work or not work, its rotation will not depend on this mechanism. इसका मतलब ये है कि ये रोलर जो हम यहाँ पे लगा हुआ है, यहाँ पे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये डिस्कस करना है कि इस एग्जांपल में इसका जो रोलर का मोशन होगा वो इस मैकेनिज्म पे इंडिपेंडेंट होगा. सो हमें नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी लिंक्स और नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स और नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स कैलकुलेट करना है, वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो यहाँ पे एक लिंक जो फिक्स लिंक है, दूसरा लिंक ये इसके थ्रू फॉर्म हो रहा है. ओके, ये कैम है उसके थ्रू एक लिंक फॉर्म हो रहा है, दूसरा 2 लिंक, और तीसरा लिंक जो फॉर्म हो रहा है, थर्ड लिंक इज बाय दिस फॉलोवर, और जो फोर्थ लिंक है वो इस फॉलोवर और इस कैम के बीच में फॉर्म हो रहा है. तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स आर 4, और नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स यहाँ पे एक पिन जॉइंट है और इस रोलर के साथ एक ही सिर्फ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स फॉर्म हो रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ पे 2 फॉर्म हो रहे हैं. ओके, तो नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट टोटल 3 हो गए. नंबर ऑफ हायर पेयर यहाँ पे एक, इस पॉइंट पे ये हायर पेयर, मतलब यहाँ पे सिर्फ लाइन और पॉइंट कॉन्टेक्ट है, इसलिए यहाँ पे हायर पेयर हो गया. और एफ आर इस बॉडी, ये जो रोलर ऐड हुआ है यहाँ पे, इसका जो मोशन है इस मैकेनिज्म पे इंडिपेंडेंट है. तो यहाँ पे डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम कितनी हो जाएगी, F इक्वल टू 3 4 - 1 - 2 इंटू 3 2J माइनस H माइनस FR इक्वल टू 4339 माइनस 2678 इक्वल टू 1. ओके, अगर यही एग्जांपल हम चेंज कर देते हैं, दूसरे केस के लिए लेते हैं, यहाँ पे हम रोलर को रिमूव कर देते हैं, तो क्या होता इस केस में. अगर हम रोलर को रिमूव कर देते हैं तो उस केस में ये पूरा चेंज हो जाता. अब वो भी एग्जांपल देख लेते हैं. We have removed roller. In this case what will happen, the number of links will be, one is the fixed link, यहाँ फिक्स और यहाँ फिक्स, ये 1 is the fixed link, दूसरा लिंक ये हो गया, तीसरा लिंक ये हो गया. तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ लिंक्स आर 3. एंड नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स, एक बाइनरी जॉइंट्स यहाँ पे है, एक बाइनरी जॉइंट्स यहाँ पे है. और सो नंबर ऑफ बाइनरी जॉइंट्स आर 2. ओके, और नंबर ऑफ हायर पेयर इज 1. एक बाइनरी जॉइंट्स यहाँ पे हो रहा है और एक बाइनरी जॉइंट्स इस फॉलोवर और ये फॉलोवर के थ्रू फॉर्म हो रहा है. और हायर पेयर यहाँ पे सेम, इस केस में भी यहाँ पे पॉइंट कॉन्टेक्ट था, यहाँ पे भी पॉइंट कॉन्टेक्ट है, तो यहाँ पे ये हायर पेयर हो जाएगा. तो हायर पेयर 1 हो गया. यहाँ पे एफ आर इस केस में नहीं है, तो एफ आर इक्वल टू 0. सो तो इसका डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम अगर कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा, f इक्वल टू 3, 3 माइनस 1 माइनस 2, 2 माइनस 1 माइनस 0 इक्वल टू 2 3 6 माइनस 5 इक्वल टू 1. सो डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम इस केस में 1 हो गया. ओके, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम कैलकुलेशन. We can have also another examples and we will discuss or we will solve while in another class, and it's all about degree of freedom for today's lecture.